Great, Kate. Thanks so much for letting me join you and share a little bit about some of the AI tools that I really love. As you know, I actually came to Google a year ago from being a public servant, and part of why I came over is because I knew enough about technology to be dangerous. I knew it could do amazing things. I knew it could be changing the way that I did my mission as a public servant, but I didn't really get it. I didn't really know how it worked. And so today I really just wanted to take a minute and share a quick tool with you and with others in the community that might kind of help you understand how AI works. And my goal of this is to really, help you learn what I've learned. And that is that AI sounds really exotic, but it's actually quite easy, quite straightforward. You don't necessarily have to have a ton of data scientists on your roster or a huge amount of money or time, that you really actually can get started right away. So if it's okay, I'm going to just jump on in and show it to you. So really quickly, I'm going to turn off my video and I'm going to go into present mode because we're going to need my camera for those of you who are joining to see what it is that we're doing. So Kate, can you help me know if you can see Teachable Machine on your screen right now?
We can see it.
Awesome. Okay, so what in essence you're seeing is a website that is open to anyone to use. This is not just super special access by Alexis or Googlers. This is something that any of you can play with. And I will tell you right now that if you use this and introduce it to your children, you will keep them busy all weekend long. So little parental sanity note there. So I'm just going to click the button, Get Started. And what you'll notice is that I have 3 different types of data or inputs that I can put in. I can put in images, I can put in audio, I can put in kind of poses or movements. Those could be documents, a whole bunch of different things. But we're going to choose images. So I'm just going to choose the standard image model. And really quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm in essence going to assign a name to something. So I'm going to say, you know what, the first thing, computer, that I'm showing you is a tumbler. So as I turn on my webcam, I'm going to hold this tumbler, and you're seeing me click this button, hold to record. And all I'm really doing, I'm just entering data, right? Because when we think about AI and we think about data, the more data, the better, the more accurate the machine. And so I showed it a tumbler, but one of the things you're going to recognize is that I didn't only show it that. Myself is in the image, the background. And so what we're really asking AI to do is to help kind of make decisions or judgments that supplement some of our human decisions or behaviors. So the second thing I'm going to enter in, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to spell this right. My spelling teacher would be ashamed of me, but I'm going to put in a pineapple, which I think I definitely didn't spell right. That's okay. So I'm now kind of training it on like this thing, the pineapple, right? So there's a lot of other elements in this that are very similar, right? I'm in the background, etc. But I'm just kind of clicking hold to record a bunch, and there we have. So what's really important is what I just did is I gave it data, right? And in this case, the data is a picture of a tumbler, a picture of a pineapple. So now I want you to take a minute, everyone hold your breath, and watch me click train model. Oh my gosh, I just programmed AI, right? And it's that simple. You didn't see me write a piece of code. You didn't see me do anything like that. And that's because really AI should start to be able to discern the differences and the similarities between things. And that's one of the beauties of it. Now, what you're seeing on the right, this is the real magic. So you're seeing my face because this is the image. And the computer's in essence asking me, it wants to identify something, right? And so it's not seeing any of the things. And what you're seeing at the bottom, the orange bar and the pink bar, what's really important about AI and machine learning is this idea of confidence or prediction. So you'll see these things jump because it wants to define the tumbler with a certain amount of confidence, or the pineapple. And so I want you to just watch this. Ready? So what you're seeing is because of the data I programmed into it, it now has 100% confidence of being able to see and discern, right, really make a decision between these 2 data points. And again, I'm in this still, I'm distracting, right? I'm talking to you all. So what I want you to take away from that is that AI does not have to be really hard. It doesn't have to take a long time. It's really about providing data, information, and using a computer, augmentation, AI, machine learning to really help us tell the difference between that. So one of the things that we've seen this happen with, for example, is being used in invoicing, in procurement, in adjudication of patents, in detecting rust on a vessel, in finding potholes, right? So think of all of the different things that might be relevant to your mission, your mandate. But most importantly, what I want you to do is what I did today, which is be able to jump on a tool like Teachable Machine so that you can end your day saying that you too programmed AI today, and hopefully it gives you a little bit more confidence to understand how AI works and to think about how it might be relevant for you. So with that, Kate, thank you so much for having me. And I hope folks learned a little bit more about AI today. And if they have questions, I hope they engage us. There's so many great AI models out there. And most of all, go play. You too can be an AI coder.